Welcome back to the last ever video on F1 2020. Notorious here, and in this final video we are gonna be racing at Spa in the Belgian Grand Prix as we start from last place on the grid, heading into turn 1, a lot of chaos as usual, and we gain 2 places at turn 1. I think this was probably the most painful race I've ever done on the entire game. A lot of stuff went down, and I remember actually being pissed afterwards. So let's try to relive these memories again. We are a couple of days away from the actual, not Spa, but the Silverstone Grand Prix. And Red Bull have won 5 in a row now, and it's getting, I'm not gonna say boring, but predictable. It's gonna be a Max Verstappen win, and the 2 Mercedes trailing him, and Checo somewhere around Norris and Leclerc. I think that's been the story so far this entire season. But as we approach the end of Sector 2 here, we have gained 6 places on the very first lap due to people making a lot of mistakes. Actually today, the date today is 14th, and I've already had the new game for a day. I haven't tried it yet. I kind of want to wait until everyone has it, otherwise you just end up queuing for 30 minutes without finding a decent lobby. But at the end of lap 1 we are 6th place. And looking back at this right, and the guy ahead of me here, Carlos, I remember racing against this guy for probably 3 races and him being a dirty driver. And I remember here just saying fuck it and just taking the illegal overtake and taking the 3 seconds because I couldn't be asked taking unnecessary wing damage racing him. He was racing like such a cunt in the previous races, and I was quite pissed at him. So at the end here we take 3 seconds, and those 3 seconds we are gonna easily outpace him. I think by the end of this lap we had at least like 3 seconds, and we are into P4 and chasing down, I think his name was Logs here. Like Spa is one of my favorite tracks. I think it has a bit of everything: good straight line speeds, decent cornering, fast speed corners, medium speed corners, low speed corners. It has literally everything in a track. As we have a little moment there where we almost lose the car entirely as we are chasing down Logs. Also, I think the last ever race with me having what is it called? The brake line assist. I think for F1 2020 I have removed everything, trying to relearn the tracks from scratch. As we lock up into turn 1, DRS is enabled this lap and we are within reach, so we are gonna make good use of the 40% battery that we have left, plus the DRS. If there's anything I didn't like about F1 2020 was the simple use of the ERS system. I think 2019 had a much better system where you could manually put in what kind of battery mode you wanted. For a brief second there his red light was flashing. Yeah, there it goes again. He has less than 10% of it on his battery, and we have way more, so this is gonna be an easy overtake on the next straight, unless he makes another mistake here. But the guy in P2 right now, Matthias, I think his name is, yeah. He was also one of these guys that I've been racing against for the last 4 or 5 races. And the most annoying thing about him was that he was lagging so hard. And it's quite impossible to overtake him in a straight line because you don't know what he's gonna do. So I think later on I completely tunnel vision here on him and where I could put my car to overtake him. As we are gonna get a DRS on him here, and as you can see he is moving mad. Juggling his car left to right. Quite impossible to understand his intentions. And most of the times when they are in a podium position, they don't want to be overtaken by any means necessary. They will crash you out for no reason. As we gain on him here in the straight, and I think normally this would be an easy overtake, but he places his car on the inside and takes the corner really slow, and I know for sure that I was growing really impatient with him here, trying to figure out where I can place my car and just power away from him. And we have a little moment here, completely tunnel visioned on him and what he's doing, and we forget that we need to put the traction down before hitting the accelerator. And as I do that, I clip the inside curb and I completely spin out here. And even though you can't hear it in the mic on the live footage, I actually bang my desk here because it was such an easy overtake later on if I had more patience. But it just goes to show that you can't really take things for granted, and you actually have to be smart with where you place your car. And we are 8 seconds almost behind the last podium position, and with 1 lap to go, and yeah, I don't think we have anything more to offer here other than bringing it home in P4 from P14. It's quite interesting, the new game, the story mode, the co-op career mode, the real life season starts. There's a lot of interesting like video concepts you can make out of those. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do yet, but I think for sure I would want to start a My Team career mode and just do those to start with. Get better at commentating races and getting more comfortable explaining what I'm doing, and generally try to have more fun with these videos. But I think the last few videos on F1 2020 I did was a good start, but I definitely feel like I can do a lot better. I was gonna say his name, but the guy that left the session was similar to the guy in P2. I thought this was a different race for a moment, but nope. But yeah, this is gonna be the last episode of the Ranked Adventure series. We started late in the game's lifespan, and we are gonna be jumping over to the next game in the next couple of videos. If you did enjoy these types of videos and you would like to see more, just give me some feedback in the comments, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will make sure to listen and take in the feedback and start making better videos on the channel. I do have a couple of socials down in the description box if you want to follow. I'm thinking of a F1 2021 giveaway, but I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, I think we're gonna make big things happen with the next game, and I'm looking forward to it. But anyways guys, thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.